Hello, beautiful people of God. Here again is Tosin, and as you know, I'm a royal priest to the Holy Nation, a child of the Most High God, saved by grace. So today's video, I will be having a Christian girl tag. So I'm going to be answering a couple of question and answers. And if you'd like to know more, kindly stick to the end of the video. Welcome back. Welcome back. Good to have you. So I'm going to be looking down so that I can, because I have the questions written down in a book so that I can properly answer all of them. So I'm just going to go right quickly to the questions. I have 10 questions here and I'll be answering them, I'll be answering them one after the other. So the first question is, why did you start YouTube? Actually, I started YouTube because I feel the leading in my spirit to start it. Initially, I started it like a year ago, and the Lord told me that, I was not ready, and that I should take down the video, which I did. And a year later, the Lord told me that it was time. So that's why I started this YouTube channel. Also, the second reason is because I love the Lord, and I want to tell the whole world and let your world see how much I love Him. Yeah. Number 2 question is, when did you give your life to Christ? Yeah, so I've been a Christian. I've always been a Christian all my life, but I gave my life to Christ genuinely sometime November 2016. Yeah, November 2016, I gave my life to Christ for real. Question number 3, what is the first thing you had to let go of once you were saved? The first thing I had to let go was relationships and friendships that I had at the time. That's number 1. And number 2, I had to let go of worldly music because I had a lot of them in my phone. I would just say in general, I had to let go of me because the me had to be crucified for the new life to be rebirthed. Hey. So the old me had to be crucified so that I can be risen with Christ and have a new life, if that makes sense. So number 4 question is, what is your definition of being saved? To me, being saved is not living a life of your own, but rather living a life that is pleasing unto God. Also, being saved can also be God's love, in the sense that the Lord took you out of darkness and brought you into His divine light. So when there's light, there's light in the room, and your life just, goes a lot smoother, better. Question number 5, one lesson God has taught you so far on your journey. One lesson the Lord has really taught. He has taught me so many lessons, but there are some that you will forget, because of the kind of training that the Lord took you through. Number 1 is humility. It was really hard for me. The Lord really taught me humility because I used to think I was humble, but I wasn't. Number 2 is patience. The Lord taught me how to be patient and patient. Those 2 things were things that I really lacked. I had pride, and I was not, I was very. So number 6, name 2 sins that you struggled with. Is it before I gave my life to Christ or after? I think after. Yeah. So 2 sins that I struggled with was, number 1, anger that leads to sin, and number 2, pride. Yeah. So those were the 2 major sins that I knew that I struggled with after I gave my life to Christ. Number 7, who is your godly role model? Wow. So I have a lot of godly role models, and okay. So number 1 role model for me is my mom. Number 2 is my pastor's wife in my church. Number 3 is, I love Bukola Beckis. Yeah, if you don't know her, if you're people that in Nigeria, most people in Nigeria would know her, and she's a role model that I really look up to. And also, I have a lot. Let me see, which other role model do I have that I really like? That, oh wow, I love what these people, what they speak of. Do I have any role model on YouTube though? Yeah, so I love a lot of people as long as I know that. Yeah. Yeah, so I also like Crowned in Faith. Yeah, I like her. She's really anointed of God. 8. So, what are your dreams, visions, and goals? To be sincere with you guys, lately I would say that my dreams, my visions, and goals have just been, God. It has been how I can love him more, how I can serve him, what I can do to make him happy. That has just been my desire, how I can finish well, how I can populate the kingdom of God, how I can speak of the gospel, preach it with boldness, and just, bring as many as I can, bring a lot of people to the love of God and let them know that God is truly the way, the truth, and the life. So that is my vision. That is my goal, and that's all I think about. All I think about morning through night is just God. I have a career of my own because I'm a nurse, but I hardly really think of that. I don't know why I don't. I'm supposed to. Yeah, that's one of my, desires. But if you want me to be real with you, that is not really my visions and goals and dreams. So number 9 is, how do you stay on track in your walk with God? Yeah, so how I stay on track personally is, how I stay on track is that every time I pray to God, I always ask him for help, because I don't know what I can do the next minute. I don't trust myself for the next minute. I don't trust myself that, okay, tomorrow I will still be out for the Lord. But I always, tell God, Lord, I don't trust me, but I definitely trust you. And I place my tomorrow into his hands. And I always pray for God to give me the grace to love him more. Because when you love somebody genuinely, you always want to be with that person. You always want to walk with that person. You always want to speak with that person. Another thing that I do is that I always try to wait on the Lord at least once a week. And that really renews my mind and really makes me focus on God. Other things that I do is I listen to a lot of messages. I listen to Apostle Joshua Selman. If you have not, heard of him, I want you to definitely go ahead and just type it, and you would also be blessed. I listen to Lawrence Oyor. I listen to, a lot of people that really. I listen to Stephanie Ike. She's also, a gifted woman of God. I listen to a lot of people that I know that when I listen to them, it puts a desire in my heart to want more. It puts a desire in my heart to want to go deeper in this walk with God. I hope that makes sense. The last question, number 10 question: have you seen any changes in your life since giving your life to Christ? Oh my goodness. Obviously, I've seen a lot of changes in my life. I've seen the changes. Even my husband noticed. Like, there was a day he told me, he was like, Tosin, what's a change? In English, it means, Tosin, you've really changed. Yeah. So yes, I changed. I've changed a lot. The way I think, the way I act, a lot of things have changed about me. My mindset has changed. My mentality has changed. A lot of things have changed about me. And I'm so grateful to God for rebranding me and for the privilege He's given to me to work with him. So if you enjoyed this, kindly give it a like, and also you can comment down below on more questions that you feel probably I missed and you would like me to answer. I hope that this this short video has helped one person, and I'm always saying that. Okay, I hope that this video, I hope that somebody has learned from it, and hopefully it helps somebody, even if it's one person, I just have to say it, because even if it's one person, there's rejoicing in it over one person, over one sinner, that comes back to the Lord, rather than 99 that are already saved. So yes. All right. Thank you for sticking with me. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Bye-bye.